Nicklas Backstrom was forced from Game 5 with an upper body injury, dealing the Caps a potentially major blow if the star center is forced to miss any time. Backstrom left the game in the third period with the undisclosed ailment. "We'll have more information for you tomorrow," said coach Barry Trotz, who declined to elaborate. Trotz didn't have much to say about the upper body injury that forced Backstrom from Game 5. Backstrom took only 3 draws all night. Capspanspic.twitter.com/FVO-not8XVR Tariq El-Bashir Keyboard Studio Microphone Ice Hockey at Tarini BC's May 6, 2018 Backstrom did not record a point in 15:55 of ice time, a playoff low. He also took only 3 face-offs all game. It's unclear when he got hurt or how. But this much is certain, the Caps can't afford to lose their best two-way forward, not with Tom Wilson suspended for another game and Andrei Burakovsky out week to week with an upper body injury. If Backstrom does miss time, the only extra forwards currently on the Caps roster are Travis Boyd and Nathan Walker, because no game in a Capitals-Penguins series can go without controversy. A hit delivered by Jake Guentzel to John Carlson delivered late in Saturday's Game 5 drew the ire of head coach Barry Trotz. With less than a minute left in the game, Carlson went behind the net to retrieve the puck. Guentzel came in skating in the opposite direction and hit Carlson high. Carlson was looking away from Guentzel and did not appear to know he was coming. The hit appeared to stun him as he made his way back to the bench. "You can see the play here." Carlson declined to comment on the hit after the game. Trotz, however, made clear that he was displeased. "John took a high hit. He was unsuspecting with about a minute left and he's being evaluated right now," he said. "And I know the standard's been set, so I'm going to leave it up to the league. It was a headshot in my opinion. Unsuspecting. High hit." Tom Wilson's physical play was the talk of the series through 3 games, but a high hit to the head of Zach Aston netted him a 3-game suspension that will run through Game 6 of this series. That suspension was very clearly on the mind of Trotz when he commented on the Guentzel hit. "Based on the angle you see above, it is hard to see anything there the Department of Player Safety could take issue with. The hit is high to an unsuspecting player, but from this angle, it appears he catches Carlson in the chest and not the head. Perhaps a different angle could show the head contract Trotz is referring to, but there does not appear to be enough here to warrant any time of supplementary discipline. Probably. But this may not be about the hit on Carlson, it may be about the next hit. Coaches routinely work the referees and this could just be laying the groundwork for the next time Guentzel, or any Penguins for that matter, lays a borderline hit on a Capitals player. After all, look at just how much the Penguins were talking about Wilson following Game 2. When he delivered another hit in Game 3, that is when the NHL finally decided to throw the book at him. More Capitals news. The Capitals' top line was the story in Game 4 and it was again on Saturday in Game 5, but for a very different reason. In Game 4, the top line could not get anything going offensively as the team had no real replacement for Tom Wilson. In Game 5, well, they may have found their replacement. Jacob Vrana scored 1 goal and 2 assists to spark a comeback and finish off what would be a dominant 6-3 win. Here's how the Caps were able to push the Penguins to the brink of elimination. 3 reasons why the Capitals beat the Penguins in Game 5. 1. 33 seconds. This certainly had the start of a typical Capitals-Penguins game. Washington led in shots on goal 7-1 to start, but Pittsburgh led on the scoreboard 1-0. But things turned quickly at the end of the first period. John Carlson struck a shot at the top corner on the power play to tie the game and just 33 seconds later, Brett Connolly fired a shot that deflected off of Patrick Hornqvist and bounced its way past goalie Matt Murray. A game that looked like it was going to be 1-0 at the end of the first was suddenly a 2-1 lead for the Caps. 2. A third period wake-up. The Caps were in trouble after the second period. In the middle frame, Washington was outshot 18-5, outscored 2-0 and trailed the game 3-2. Pittsburgh was slowly taking the life out of the Caps and out of the building, but a quick goal to start the third period changed all of that. A miscommunication between Penguins defensemen Brian Dumoulin and Chris Letang led to both players being on the left side of the ice. Evgeny Kuznetsov saw how much room he had and skated up through the middle in the hopes of a pass. Jakub Vrana found him with a pass and Kuznetsov was in behind the defense for the breakaway which he neatly backhanded through the 5-hole of Penguins goalie Matt Murray. That goal woke up the team, woke up the crowd, and completely flipped the script on a game that Pittsburgh looked to be firmly in control of. 3. Top line adjustment. Wilson's 3-game suspension left a hole on the top line. In Game 4, Barry Trotz plugged Devante Smith-Pelly into Wilson's spot at right wing beside Alex Ovechkin and Kuznetsov. It didn't work. To start Game 5, Trotz put Smith-Pelly again at right wing on the top line and kept that line the same until about halfway through the game. Then he moved Vrana onto the top. The results: Vrana, who already had an assist in the game, recorded an assist on Kuznetsov's game-tying goal and then scored the game winner with less than 5 minutes remaining. Whether Vrana will be able to handle top-line minutes a game in Pittsburgh where the Penguins will get the matchups they want remains to be seen, but for this night at least, he was the hero and looked to be the perfect complement for Ovechkin and Kuznetsov. More Capitals vs. Penguins news.